Chances are your Italian-American story may sound a lot like Tom's.
My heritage is 100% Pugliese. My father's family came to America in search of opportunity. Things were tough in Italy, and America was a promise of a new beginning, a new opportunity, and a new life.
My parents loved this country. They loved all that it represented, but they never forgot where they came from.
Linda's story may also remind you of your own.
We are from Campobasso in the region of Molise. Dad left his family behind and came over with Mom to start a new life. We were 3 children growing up, very modest, hardworking family. We didn't have a lot, but our home was really full of love.
There are more than 20 million Americans of Italian origin, a community bound by sacrifice and hard work.
I grew up in a very close-knit Italian-American family in a traditional, urban, ethnic, working-class neighborhood.
Grew up in a very small house, but somehow Mom managed to fit 30 people around a table for Sunday dinner.
A community now passing along its values to a whole new generation.
I remember I had a culture shock as a young girl when I found out that not everyone in my first grade class had Sunday dinner. Seeing your grandmother and all of your other family every week, that was so normalized.
Since 1975, the National Italian American Foundation has been working to keep our community's culturally rich heritage and traditions alive, and just as important, to ensure that the contributions of Italian Americans to the history and progress of the United States are not forgotten.
Being Italian-American and being American are two sides of the same coin.
NIAF's Anniversary Gala each October in Washington, D.C. honors both Italians and Italian Americans who have distinguished themselves in their professional and civic roles. But NIAF's work stretches beyond a grand celebration. Invested in the success of future Italian American leaders for decades, NIAF now awards over 100 scholarships annually.
In 1994, when I was at Harvard Law School, I was walking through the corridors, and tacked to a bulletin board was a flyer that said Italian American Scholarship. And I took the flyer off the wall and I sent in an application. I got a phone call back from the National Italian American Foundation saying that I had won the scholarship, and I was invited to the 1994 NIAF Gala in Washington, D.C.
To date, more than $10 million in merit scholarships have made a difference in the education of Italian American students. NIAF is also introducing young Americans of Italian ancestry to the land of their heritage through the Ambassador Peter F. Secchia Voyage of Discovery.
One of the first things I thought, honestly, when I got off of the plane was, wow, I'm really here.
It kind of felt like a storybook almost. It felt like home.
This all-expenses-paid trip lasts just 14 days, but its impact lasts a lifetime.
I think that when you come on the Voyage of Discovery, you see Italy through a different lens. It's a learning experience, and it's a way to connect with your inner self and your ancestors.
Exceptional young Italian Americans who've never visited Italy before receive a once-in-a-lifetime cultural experience and a new understanding of modern-day life in Italy and the ties that continue to bind our two countries.
It's kind of maybe cliche, but you have to know where you come from to know where you're going.
In its many efforts, NIAF serves as a bridge to Italy, strengthening cultural and economic ties with the United States. Its Region of Honor program partners with one of Italy's 20 individual regions each year, showcasing their history, economy, and wonders. As part of its mission, NIAF also honors and empowers Italian American leaders at all levels of government, bringing together American and Italian government leaders for a better understanding of common goals. Goals rooted in a shared past.
My Italian-American culture and heritage really is who I am.
NIAF is the Italian-American organization that is always looking to the future. NIAF is looking to carry forward our Italian-American heritage to the next generation and beyond. And that's what I want for me and my family.